Well, certainly it's well documented that we can't sustain the system that we have in place now. And it's unfortunate because, in some measure, General Assemblies in years past have not been good stewards of the plan. So, in large measure, we are where we're at today because of the actions that General Assemblies in years past have taken. Having said that, we can't put that light back in the bulb now, so we have to address the issues at hand. I think it's important that we know and understand that we're talking about two different systems: the teachers' retirement system and the state employees' retirement system. Now, the teachers' retirement system is on somewhat more firm foundation for a number of different reasons, but not the least of which is because the General Assembly took action last year to help shore up their pension plan, and then local districts added money as well. So we need to separate teachers from state employees. Now, the state employee system is in more peril. The popular solution is to change it from a defined benefit to a defined contribution. That's what receives the most conversation in today's world, as it relates to new hires, I might add. Not to affect the people that are working now, or not to affect retirees, that we're only talking about new hires, people down the road, people we don't know who they are at this point in time. So the question is, do I support changing it from the current defined benefit to a defined contribution that mirrors plans in place in private enterprise? The short answer to that is yes, I would at this point support that plan. Are there caveats to that? Are there exceptions? I think there are. And again, I want to emphasize that this does not affect the people that are working now or the people that have retired from the plan. We have a contract, an invaluable contract with those folks that we're obligated and should honor. I think an exception to this may be hazardous duty. Those folks certainly have a different job description than other folks in the public sector. So we would have, in my opinion, to make some adjustments to compensate what those folks do for us in the way of public safety. Aside from changing it from a defined benefit to a defined contribution, I don't think that we'd be taking baby steps to correct the problem, and we need to do more than that. So that's why I would engage in the conversation of changing the plan to that.
Now, you had said that you're not in favor of changing to a defined contribution plan that would not affect current employees or current retirees. Are there any changes to their current system that you would propose making, or leave that as is and just work on new hires?
Well, like I said, the plan now, it's unsustainable, and we're not unique in this. Other states across the country are suffering from the same situation that we're suffering from. And let me say to that point that if there is a state that's doing it better, that has a better model, then I would not be opposed to adopting the system that they have in place if they're doing it better. Sometimes we cannot come up with all of the answers, and when we cannot, then we need to look across the landscape and see if there's someone that's doing it better. We need to engage in this conversation, and we need to expedite it.